Hello, ladies and gents, we're back for more Tower of God. Obviously a week behind, unless you're a channel member or a patron, in which case you get early access to the videos with patrons getting unfiltered stuff. If you think that's worth it, you can stay clicking those buttons down below, and also leave a like and subscribe because YouTube stuff, trying 1,000 subs by June of this year. So if you could do me a solid and help me, that'd be greatly appreciated. But nonetheless, let us jump straight into the chapter 39, Lightning 3 of Tower of God, Urek. The cruise before the final test. Because everyone needs a recap of what's happened last chapter. Of course. You need to stab Urek with this gem, Neo. What Margot truly wants is Urek's power, and the gem can take it from him. Give her what she wants, and she'll do the same for us. Tower of God, Urek Mazzino, episode 39, Lightning 3. I get this feeling it won't have worked. Yeah, what a shame. I should have killed him right then and there. Margot wants the power contained within this gem, not his death. Once I bring the gem to her, she'll grant me my wish. I'm certain of it. It's just fucking Edouard watching from a distance. It's so funny. Who are you?
Still no luck. I get knocked back the moment I try to get near the island, instead of my attacks. Never seen anything like it.
I can't detect anything with my lighthouse either. You think it's a spell?
I can't say for sure.
Kun... now, interesting. Oh, that's a name. This is an unfortunate name. Kun Osman Ari. A member of the Kun family. Scout, high ranker. The family leader is watching us, you know. We can't keep him waiting for too long. Kun Tesserier. Tesserier? Sure. Also, if you ever hear any, like, banging in the background, that's because there's some work being done next door. There's nothing I can really do about it. You might not be able to pick it up. I might have my OBS, settings and filters on in such a way that you can't pick it up, but in case you can, I apologize. Light Mirror, high ranker. Anyway, the dungeons.
I can step past the barrier?
Phew! How'd you do that, Rue?
I'm not sure. I just walked out, that's all. But even if I get out by myself, there's not much I can do.
Wait, maybe you could take me with you. See if you can pull anyone through. Yeah, you can. It worked! If I hold onto Rue's hand, I can just get the barrier too? Ooh, that was nerve-wracking. Well, now what?
I'll cross over to the other side. Maybe I can take the test director's hand and get them past the barrier with me? Help us! Get us out of here!
That way they can help us escape this place. Just be careful.
I will. Hey! Miss Test Director! Look at that kid! He just escaped!
Huh? Fat prick.
Run! Now
there's no other way to lift the curse on this floor. Yeah, she's not a bad person at heart. She's what we call a complex villain. Morally grey. There's arguments and, conversations to be had about whether morally grey villains are better than, just objectively evil villains. And if an objectively evil villain is handled properly, then they can be good. For example, take, this is awkward. I was about to say Louis from Metaphor Refantasio, but he is kind of morally grey, but at the same time, he is closer to that evil black than the morally grey, so I'd argue he does kind of fall into that. He's a well-handled evil villain, as opposed to a... Yes, he has his reasons and he has his motives, but at the end of the day, his objective isn't good, right? And you fundamentally... You can see where he's coming from, but you won't agree with what he's doing or why he's doing it, you know what I mean? And you can see he's... It's not necessarily that he's misguided either, because you can't even convince him otherwise, right? He's not misguided, he's just set in his ways. But he's still, I'd argue, a villain, a more evil villain than a morally grey, complex villain. But say someone like, I don't want to drop any major spoilers, because I know that if you've played Trails, right, there's a certain character that you'll meet in the Cold Steel arc that is a morally grey, very complex villain. And at the end of their arc, they're effectively not even a villain at the end, which is probably the main crux and problem with a lot of these morally grey villains, is they're not really villains. They serve the purpose of being an antagonist, but they're not a villain. And this character within Trails is very much a very good, morally grey, complex antagonist. But as far as the narrative of the story goes, they are not a villain. They're not evil. Which is kind of why I think there is this discussion around the topic of people see antagonists that are morally complex and go, well, they're not a villain, they're not evil, right? And there's a lot of points made about, oh, media literacy is dead and all of that, and from both sides of the conversation will say this for different reasons. And I think as a scummy fence sitter, they're both right in different respects. Now, there are some people that say media literacy is dead that are just stupid, right? And are just objectively wrong. But, you know, there's at least it's more some, not most, people that make the claim that media literacy is dead are actually relatively valid in their claim. It's just there are certain sects of people that really are not correct when they say that at all. And if you know what I'm on about, you know what I mean. If you know, you know. You know? I don't know why I started on this tangent, but... Hey, oh, well, of course I do. It's because I mentioned that, the fucking green dressed chick, whatever her name was, the ranker there, that she was morally complex. Right, and she's not half bad, but she's not really an interesting character, if you ask me, so far. We know basically nothing about her. She's just conflicted. But yeah, there's that character in Trails. A very, very good villain. Probably one of the best villains in fiction. Well, one of the best antagonists. I shouldn't... Given what I said literally 30 seconds ago, I shouldn't call them a villain. I should call them an antagonist, because that's what they are. They're one of the best antagonists in fiction, if you ask me. But anyhow, let's carry back on with Tarot Girl.
That's it! You made it! And take my hand! Good job. Attaboy. Thank you. You're in for it now, Heidi.
That's her name.
You caught us off guard before, but that won't happen again.
Rui, why don't you go get everybody else out of the prison instead of just standing there? It's like, you know the dragon meme with the 3 heads? You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Whatever. Just go. What? I'm letting you go. I'm tired of all this fighting. You'll need to stay, though. Take 2 from the other room instead. I can't have you all leaving at once. The others will notice you're missing. Besides, taking everyone would just slow you down. Wait, are you...
Wait, Jizzly, she has a point. You know, they know what we look like. And if we all ran at once, we'd basically be asking them to chase us down. I know it's not ideal, but let's stay behind so a few others can go. They can come back for us after once things settle down. You may choose. The 2 regulars you wish to take.
Huh? You'll have to pick me then. I come from the Kroom family. There's much I cannot tell you. But I can guarantee the most powerful reinforcements if I can get out of this place.
Oh, Martiany.
Ah, that does make sense. I'm afraid you'll only get one choice then.
Understood!
He's gonna pick Evelyn.
Really? Evelyn, come with us! But why? You could have picked someone much more powerful. I know we'll face dangers outside, but I don't think I can bring myself to leave you behind.
God, they're just so sweet.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Outside the castle.
Here! Over here! I'm right here! Can you not hear me? Come on, look right here! Hey, seriously! Gosh, it's like they really can't even see me. I'm getting their messages, but it seems like messages sent from inside the castle don't go through. What the heck is going on? Sounds like there's an issue. Your Highness? I came with you because you said you're part of the Coon family.
She doesn't look like it.
But we can't afford to waste time here. Remember, I'm still in the middle of my test.
She looks different, and I can't quite place why. Did she always have the hairpin? She looks different.
My apologies. It's just that barrier. We need to find a way to break it. But how? I can't think of anything. Your Highness! Your Highness! Huh? Oh, Princess Mashini? And you are? I come from the Coon family. I've received orders to infiltrate this floor. Thank goodness you're alright. Coon Mashini Jihad. So she really is here. You two know each other? I suppose we do. I'll explain the details later. This is urgent. The Coon family's reinforcements cannot advance into the castle. We must find a way for them to get inside. I think I've got a way. Right here. Do you really think you can pull it off? Yes, you can trust him. Rue is absolutely amazing.
Whoa, that something looks very wrong about how she's drawn there.
Alright. This spell broke.
I forgot how I voiced him. Your Highness!
You two. Oh, wait here. Got it. Where's the great Kunadwan?
Waiting from a distance, Your Highness. If anyone were to see him, the entire tower would be in an uproar.
Why did he come here himself? Because he
cares for you, of course.
You know how shameful it is for him to see me like this.
We understand, Your Highness. We'll ensure no one ever hears of it. Unfortunately, quite a few people are going to hear about this because this is a webcomic that is read by quite a fair few people. And the very least, it can be seen by however many people view this video. And me. Just saying.
How embarrassing. On your feet. There's something inside that castle that should not be in the tower.
Something that shouldn't be in the tower.
I don't know what it is, but we must seize it. Even if it means interrupting the test. Looks like we're all here. He's with us. Give me the gems. Anesthetic must perform this step. Fine, fine. Neo? Stop. What the? Where'd they come from?
Who's saying that there? Probably, is Evelyn even with that group? I assume, no, it doesn't look like she is, so I don't know who's saying that.
We can't let him we can't let him insert the gems. Let's stop him.
You rats! I'm sick of you swarming in my castle! Unfortunately, there's more of them now.
You stopped my attack. Watch out. That's Asa, the ruler of this floor. The ruler of the floor, then why does he look... well, whatever. It doesn't matter who he is. The ruler of the floor of the ruler of the floor. A test director. Kill them all! Just give me some time, Urek. I only need to have my wish granted. Please, don't kill Margot until then.
He was lucky it was just a light stab. Interesting. So, Neo is planning to betray Margot. Come on, Neo. I'm an impatient man.
Hurry up!
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. They're all fucked. Did he just move with the spear? Yep, he did. Oh my god.
Out of my way. Pests. Or I'll crush you underfoot.
Yeah, this is, closer to present day Ed1 than, the fucking V flashback Ed1. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, thumbs up. Like I said at the beginning, notification bell, usual YouTube stuff. Trying 1,000 subs within June of this year, so could you be so interested? That would greatly appreciate it. Well, that way, I don't know why I have my eye closed for that. You've been you, and I hope it's time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.